Hi, I've filmed and refilmed this intro like 3 times. I forgot the mic. I had to go cough a bunch. I'm sorry. I'm still sick. I feel like I've been underwater for 9 days. But it's time to do the April TBR/TBW.
Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear my voice? Anybody out there? Anybody hears me? Please respond.
I didn't read or watch as much in March as I usually do. I was very busy getting acclimated to YouTube. So with the acclimation, I was reading less. So there is going to be some rollover. Don't make fun of me. Oops. The last video was 38 minutes. I'm sorry. I don't know. You're welcome. I have no idea. It was 38 minutes. So we're going to make this one fast. So there are 2 rollover books from March that I need to read in April. Bully me. Make sure that I read these in March, and that is Dune Messiah and The Three-Body Problem. Didn't get to either of them. Whatever. We don't have to talk about it. And for books that were not on the March TBR, brand new for April, I'm going to be reading 3 new fantasy releases for a reading vlog. There's one coming out in April, and that's not the one I'm talking about. I'm reading 3 books in April for one coming out in May. Maybe in May? I don't remember. Coming out later. The 3 books I'm going to be reading for this reading vlog, they are A Botanical Daughter by Noah Medlock, The Briar Book of the Dead by A.G. Slatter, and A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. I want to go into these books kind of as unknowing as possible. So as far as I've gleaned from the few words I've allowed myself to look at, A Botanical Daughter is about 2 gentlemen raising a plant daughter. It's a fantasy horror. Maybe it's like Little Shop of Horrors kind of a thing going on. Not a clue. Don't want to know. I don't want to know. Briar Book of the Dead, I know, is about vampires and a small town. And A Fate Inked in Blood is about a female warrior. It's Norse mythology inspired. And she like has a drop of goddess blood and something goes from there. I've also been wanting to read a newer release called A Tempest of Tea by Hafsa Faizal. So I'm hoping that this month I can get to her first 2 books set in that world, We Hunt the Flame and We Free the Stars, because I don't want to go out of order. There are also 4 more books that I'm planning on reading in April. Not planning, I am. What am I talking about? I am reading them in April. I can't tell you anything about them because I actually don't know what books they're gonna be yet. I'm starting a new series, not book series. I'm starting a new video series. I won't know what books I'm reading until the day that I start filming. That's all I'm gonna say about that because it's gonna be fun and it's kind of a little secret. So that's coming out, I think, towards the end of April. So you'll know more then. I won't even know what books I'm reading for like 2 more weeks. So right now on my TBR is 10 books. 12 books, which is not gonna happen. 4 movies. My rollover movies, I don't want to talk about it again. I've been getting acclimated. Leave me alone. But the rollover movies from last month that I didn't see that I am determined to watch this month. I promise. No, I'm not going to piggy swear. That scares me. After Sun, All of Us Strangers, Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, and Poor Things. We don't have to talk about it. Let's move on. There are 5 movies coming out this month that I want to see in theaters. The first is Challengers with Zendaya, where she plays tennis with her 2 tennis-playing boyfriends? Something like that? Whatever it is, it's like gonna be the hot girl movie of the springtime. I'm ready for it. The next movie I want to see in theaters is Civil War. Who is directing this? Alex Garland. It's about the US going into another civil war, which I want to see the movie, but also like I could just watch the news, you know? But I'm gonna see it. The third movie I want to see in theaters is Late Night with the Devil, a new horror movie. Everyone's talking about it. I'm dying to see it. It looks so good. The reviews are coming back so positive. For a while, there were like 43 critic reviews on Rotten Tomatoes and it had 100%, which is unheard of. It's about possession. It's like a mockumentary kind of a deal, and I just cannot wait. I love possession movies. I love them so much. The 4th movie I want to watch in theaters is Love Lies Bleeding. I have virtually no idea what this is about. Kristen Stewart's in it, and I know it's about lesbians, and I know that one of them is a professional wrestler. Kristen Stewart's in it and it's gay, and I'm gonna go see it. The last movie I want to make sure I see in theaters for sure is called Monkey Man. And it's Dev Patel's directing debut. We love Dev. And it's about a man who wears a gorilla mask and goes on vigilante adventures and beats up bad guys? Question mark? I think. Whatever it is, I will be seated. My ass will be in that theater and I will be watching. It looks like so much fun. There are 6 backlist movies that aren't, like, not new movies that I'm considering this month that I have on my radar. The first one is Dream Scenario. Another Nicolas Cage movie, apparently another one where he's acting well. He is acting. Basically, Nick Cage's character starts showing up in everyone's dreams. Everyone around the world starts dreaming about Nicolas Cage. Awesome, great. I want to watch Gladiator. I don't know how I haven't seen Gladiator, although there are so many movies that I should have seen by now that I haven't seen. So I'm not surprised, but I want to see Gladiator. I don't know. Do you need a synopsis for this one? Do you need a synopsis? Have I been giving synopses for any of these? No, I've been blabbering. It's about gladiators. It's gladiators. Fun. Hopefully. I would like to watch Iron Claw. Zac Efron plays one of like 4 or 5 brothers and they all wrestle together. It's supposed to be sad but uplifting, and I've heard it's great. So, Iron Claw. I want to see Minari. Minari is a movie that I've had on TBWs since it came out in, I think, 2020. I love Steven Yeun. I don't know. I have no excuse for this one at all. And so I feel like I need to watch it this March. For some reason it gives me spring vibes. So Minari. Another backlist movie I want to watch is the short film Strange Way of Life with Pedro Pascal and Ethan Hawke as gay cowboys. I think it was in a few theaters for like a minute. I already bought it, so I'm watching it this month. Pedro Pascal is a gay cowboy. It's immediate redacted. Immediate. My Letterboxd review is going to be so censored, you won't see a single fucking word on there. There are 3 movies that I've watched before that I want to rewatch soon. Either because I don't remember them well enough and I want to have them more fresh in my mind, or because they're just fun and it's been too long since I've seen them. And quickly, I feel like people know what these are. It's Killing of the Sacred Deer, Midnight in Paris, and Red Eye. And the last portion of movies are ones that I would love to ask for help on. If anyone has watched any of these movies, tell me which one of these. This is the mid category. We know I love my mid movies. We know my poor heart is just made up of mid movies and I love them so much. I have 5 extremely mid movies that I want to watch, and I need help figuring out which one of these extremely mid movies I should watch. So the first one is called 222. To save their future, he must fight his fate. And it's about 2 planes that almost collide. Because of a blinding flash of light, 2 of the passengers start to notice patterns of sounds and events that end precisely at 2:22 p.m. each day. It looks so mid. It has a 2.5. It's like perfectly mid. It is right in the center. It's juicy. So if anyone's seen this and it's mid smiley face, it's good mid, let me know. The next mid possibility is called The Island. Look at this poster. That screams mid, although this has 2.9. It's got 2.9 stars on here, which is way higher than I assumed it would. It is about a utopian facility. It's a carefully controlled environment. Seems like a The Giver kind of situation, but people are actually self-aware. It's the last uncontaminated location on the planet. Uncontaminated from what? I have no idea. Lincoln soon discovers that everything about his existence is a lie. So if you've seen this, there's no way this is not mid. I know it has a 2.9 on here. I assume that has to be from other people who love mid movies like me and are gonna rate these dumb movies 5 stars. If anyone's seen The Island, let me know. Please tell me if I should watch it. Option 3 for a mid movie that you can help choose for me is called Predestination is this Ethan Hawke again? With Ethan Hawke again. Wow, so much Ethan Hawke this month. There's a time agent sent on an intricate series of time travel journeys designed to prevent future killers from committing their crimes. So it's, oh Jesus, what is it? What am I? I'll put it here. I can't remember what I'm thinking of. I'll put it here. It's like this, but not as well known, maybe. Although it has a 3.6, so I'm kind of surprised by that. Anyway, if you've seen Predestination, let me know. Should this be the one that I watch? Next option is Riddick with Vin Diesel, and we're getting into like real deep mid territory here. Riddick fights for survival against alien predators and becomes more powerful and dangerous than ever before. Bounty hunters that go through the galaxy find themselves pawns in his greater scheme for revenge. If anyone's seen Riddick and you think I should watch Riddick, please let me know. This is maybe aside from The Island, this is the most mid-looking one so far on this little list. Actually, no, hell no. 222. 222 is like the most mid-looking by far. The last option for mid-movie of the month is... Oh, mid-movie of the month. Alright. Is called The Rundown with The Rock. With Dwayne The Rock Johnson back when he had some hair. And the tagline is Bulls, Guns, Whips, Gold, and One Sacred Cat. He is trying to find a rich dude's son in the Amazon rainforest, and there's a treasure to find. It's a three, which is actually, again, higher than I really thought it would be. So if anyone has seen The Rundown and can vouch for it and can tell me that this is a mid Pro Max movie, let me know. So that is what I'm asking of you today. Please, if you're watching this, if you have seen 222, The Island, Predestination, Riddick, or The Rundown, and you think that I should watch any of those, comment. I'm not, listen, I will never do that thing at the end of the videos where I say, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm asking purely for my own viewing purposes. Please, if you've watched these movies, any of them, comment to let me know what mid-movies I should watch. Thank you. And then last up is TV shows. And we haven't talked as much about TV shows in the first four videos. And I honestly, especially this year, I haven't been watching a whole lot of shows in general. But that's not the usual. That's not the norm. So I want to get back to it because there are a lot of things I'm behind on. I have oh my god. I've made a whole Notion page. A whole Notion page of all the TV shows I'm behind on, or that I have never watched, or that I need to, whatever. And it's like 7,000 shows long. So for this month, for better or for worse, the goal is, well, not the goal. I'm not going to get to all these. It's not going to happen. The shows that I'm considering, the shows that I'm thinking about are Three Body Problem, but that's only going to happen if I read the book first. Otherwise, no. American Horror Story Season 12 Part 2, which comes out, I think, on April 4th. American Horror Story has become a little bit like brain rot. There were some gold seasons at the beginning, but at this point, whatever. But I'm here, so I have to keep it going. I'm maybe the new Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix, although I'm hearing not great things about it, so I'm kind of nervous. Constellation on Apple TV Plus, which is like a mind-bendy sci-fi kind of situation. I've heard good things. Hopefully. Photographer on Disney Plus. It's about Nat Geo photographers, which is my ultimate goal in life. I would drop absolutely everything in my life, leave everyone and everything behind, if I could just move to Africa and be a Nat Geo photographer. Done. Good. Done. Nat Geo has this new series where they follow their photographers around, and it looks insane. And then the very last one for shows is The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. And we're finally getting Rick and Michonne back. I'm a Walking Dead girl. I've been to live events. I've seen all the other spin-offs. No, I haven't. I've seen all the other spin-offs with the main cast. We are finally getting Rick and Michonne. I don't know, it's not a spoiler. And I can't wait. It's only 6 episodes. I know for a fact I am watching this. If I don't watch a single other thing in the month of April, I'm watching The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. Full stop. Anyway, I don't know if my energy has been the same or not. Like I said, I'm still really sick. It's been 9 days and I'm still very sick. I put on clothes, I put on makeup, I put on jewelry, I washed my hair just to film this TBR. TBW. But I'm so sick. So just give me like a little leeway, you know? Give me a little leeway. If I seem sick, just like let it slide, you know? I hopefully by next week I'll be better, but I didn't think that I'd be sick for 10 days. 10 days at this point that I've had a deep bad flu that hasn't gotten better. Wish me luck, I guess. Wish me luck. And that's it. That's all. That's it. This is it. Short and fast. Ow! Okay, if you're still here, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. If you can hear me, if you can read the subtitles, I love you, and I hope I'll see you soon. I don't know how I keep doing this. I forgot to turn on my mic for like the entire first 4 minutes. I'm gonna do all of this all over again. I don't remember anything. I'm fully no thoughts head empty right now. This is not gonna be good enough. Challengers was Zendaya, where she plays a hockey star who gets romantically involved with... Did I say hockey? Did I say hockey? I meant tennis. Oh my God, what the is wrong with me? What am I talking about? What the am I talking about? I don't know. You don't know. Did you hear my stomach? Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so hungry. The general back. I'm a Walking Dead girl. I am a deep, hard